Hi, I'm Steve. This is Fran. Today we're going to talk about best dishwashers you can buy under 1,000.
All right, we got a few brands to talk about. Let's start with Bosch.
Okay, we've got 2.5, maybe 3 series of Bosch, depending on when you buy it. Buy it during a promotional period around a holiday, because it could be anywhere from 10 to 30% cheaper. That said, the 100 series I don't love, and the reason is, if you're looking for a Bosch and you're selling your place and you want the name, I get that, but it doesn't have a really good rack. Plastic bottom, light door.
Drying is not as good.
Well, it's condensation dry. Most of them are, except for the 5 and 800 benchmark series. I just don't like the feel of it. I think you've got better options for an inexpensive dishwasher than a Bosch 100. The 300 isn't bad because you get the Rackmatic, position, all stainless steel tub, usually around $900 to $1,000.
Depending on promos, rebates, yeah.
If you got to go to a store to feel the toe to know what I'm talking about. And then if you buy it at a promotion, you get the 500 series where you get the 44 decibels. So it's quiet. You won't hear that. And there's no reason to buy anything quieter.
You get
And
the
it's
auto
opening door.
Yeah.
I have that on my,
Yep.
I have that on a dishwasher I have at home and it works. It lets out the steam and moisture. So for Bosch, I would say if you get the 500 around promotional time, that's probably an S, because the second most reliable brand after Mela that we sell. The 100 I'd say is C. The 300 I would say would be an A. So what do you think?
Average an A?
Average an A.
Let's go an A. All right, next brand, KitchenAid.
KitchenAid under $1,000. I'm not a big fan of KitchenAid, but under 1,000, I certainly am. It's funny, their lesser series that doesn't dry as well, doesn't have that rack with the that slant rack that you hold all the stuff in. Is 39 decibels.
Yeah.
You don't need less than 44, but it's kind of strange that the quietest dishwasher is one of the least expensive. So it's $750.
Yeah, exactly. And I think part of it too is on their higher end series, they have that micro filter too, that you don't have to kind of remove and clean it, but certainly obviously add some noise to that dishwasher as well.
But if you buy that around promotional time, you can get that third rack dishwasher with that slant rack, really a nicely designed third rack.
Yeah.
Good wash action, all stainless steel, 44 decibels they won't hear. That's a good buy under $1,000 too. I'd give that an A.
Okay, let's go with another A. Next brand, LG.
And once again, if you buy it around a holiday, you're talking about, I know I'm going to get it. People are going to hate that in comments. You keep saying it, but it on single pieces, buying in a holiday really matters. But you get the steam. Now, I saw one to my neighbor, and it really works. You know, I baked on some macaroni, my kids' mac and cheese. I made it really, baked it on
Nice
really
and
good.
messy.
But the steam really does a nice job. It actually, when we tested it, it was like really close to meal in the way it washes. So the steam lifts it up. It's got the little generator in the front, right? It also keeps the glasses from spotting in the dry cycle. 44 decibel, around $1,000. That's a good dishwasher. Now they were the most reliable dishwasher for like 4 years that we sold. This year they spiked up because they had a problem with their front roller, which isn't a problem, provided you can get service to fix it. Simple, like 10, 15-minute repair. But if you can't get repair, which you can on most brands in different areas, then it becomes a problem. But I like this. I like LG under 1,000 a lot. I would say it's an A.
The steam too, it's funny because like sometimes people are like, oh, it sounds kind of gimmicky, but truly this steam, the way that it's positioned in the dishwasher and the kind of the burst nozzles there, it is shooting directly on kind of like your most soiled casserole dish, something like that. Just like you said, it truly works. Next brand, let's go to Asko.
Asko's back. I had one in 1990 when it first came. It was Swedish, then it was Italian, then it was Slovenian, now it's Chinese. I like it on our thoughts. You get the graphite rack.
Yep.
It's not as adjustable as Bosch. Lighter door. I was surprised by that. All stainless, quiet, condensation dry, so it's water plus the heat and steam to dry. Looks like a good dishwasher. We've just started selling it about 2 months ago. I'd say it's a B.
Yeah, and they've really the 30 and 40 series, I'd say kind of those ones that sit kind of in that price point. There's some rebates there that kind of bring that down too.
To 850, right?
Absolutely. So then in the 40 series, you're gonna get a better drying as well. You'll have that auto open door. Their wash arms are really good too. They're kind of solid, non-removable, so you get really good wash action
Yeah.
through those as well. And then their racks, they are kind of more nylon coated steel, so should be a little bit kind of like a
Very
more durable
solid though, and
material.
it
Exactly.
was back then.
So overall, a good solid dishwasher,
We'll
no
see.
question.
B.
B, profile.
They did a lot of stuff in profile when they redesigned it. Put microband on the handle, which you really don't need to do, except, you know, in the wintertime, if you've got colds and everything, it might help you there. It's got the silverware sprays. It's got the bottle, you know, you've got sports bottles, got the nozzles there. But most dishwashers actually do a pretty good job of that stuff. But likable dishwasher, it's the only dishwasher with a grinder and meets the quietness standards, 42 decibels. So it's really quiet. I like the profile at what is it, 850?
Yeah, and depending again on the promotion, but tends to be right around there. And they have a couple different styles where you can get the matching bar handle, you can get a pocket handle within the same to kind of mix and match within your kitchen. But yeah, overall pretty good, solid. Like I said, you know, what we always talk about, like I always bring up too, that cutlery wash too, and it's kind of really does a good job. It's the unique one with those jets underneath.
That jets
But
on.
like we've said other times too, it's like, you know, we don't often complain that the cutlery is coming
Yeah,
out
yeah,
too
you're right.
dirty, but you know,
Except, you know, really on the third rack sometimes, you know, it
yeah.
gets kind of cruddy. So I can see that too. This is another solid B. You know, when you buy G, you do have, I mean, we service what we sell, but you do have a national service.
Yeah.
You know, when you call a 100 number, they actually answer,
Yeah.
you know, versus others that they scramble around for.
Last one, Samsung.
You know, this is a very likable dishwasher. You know, you've got the storm wash, you know, it's concentrated washes, which you don't get except when you go to like a Bosch at like $1,300. Very interesting. Other than that, though, you know, it's got a quick wash, which is kind of cool, but nothing else. You know, they have the water wall, but you're spending over $1,000 for that. It's a good, solid dishwasher. Again, with Samsung, we talk about service after the fact. Um, you know, when it's good, it's good. And I would say it's a strong B.
All right, and that's it.
That's it for the 6 top brand dishwashers. And thanks for watching. If you like, hit the subscribe button. We'll be offering more in this format.